to the fate of those hostages being held by the terror group ISIS. The deadline to pay for their release has passed this morning. One of their mothers with a last-minute plea for their release. And ABC's Brian Ross is here with the very latest. Good morning, Brian.
Well, good morning, Amy. Japanese and U.S. officials are bracing for bad news this morning as the deadline passed in the last few hours. And intelligence analysts are searching the internet for what they fear will be another disturbing execution video. Officials say the request from ISIS for $200 million in ransom was a non-starter from the beginning, as ISIS must have known. Overnight in Tokyo, the mother of one of the hostages made a last-minute emotional appeal to ISIS to spare her son. Her son is a respected Japanese television correspondent, Kenji Goto, remembered today by colleagues as a careful person.
He's not a gung-ho war journalist. He cares about humanity.
Before he went to Syria, Goto even left behind this video, saying only he was to blame if he was captured by ISIS. The other hostage is a self-described Japanese adventurer, Haruna Yukawa, who was captured by ISIS last year and accused then of being an American spy. If ISIS goes through with its threats today, it will bring to 7 the number of hostages killed by the purported executioner dubbed Jihadi John because of his British accent.
You now have 72 hours to pressure your government in making a wise decision.
The same masked man is believed to have presided over the murders of American James Foley, American Steve Sotloff, Briton David Haynes, Briton Alan Henning, and American Peter Kassig. U.S. and British officials say they know the identity of the masked man, but have not made it public as they seek ways to capture or kill him. And Amy, despite all those airstrikes against ISIS, Jihadi John and his brutal gang of killers still remain very much in business.
And Brian, I know there is other news in the war on terror, a big blow to the United States, one of our key allies in the fight against al-Qaeda, in turmoil.
That's right. In Yemen, the president, the prime minister, and the parliament all forced to resign by a rebel group. That government has been very helpful to the U.S. in fighting al-Qaeda in Yemen. That's the group that tried to do the underwear bomb against the U.S. and is actively plotting against the U.S. Without the government's help, it makes it very difficult for the U.S. to counter the al-Qaeda efforts there.
All right, Brian Ross, thank you so much.